9 years ago, a young woman from the softball community that I'm a part of was critically injured in a car accident involving her SUV and a tractor trailer hauling a mobile home. Amy's initial surgery required over 100 units of blood. I had given many times before then, but this was the first time that I felt a connection. It was personal. According to the Brookhaven National Laboratory, 45 million Americans will need a blood transfusion each year. Despite these demands, only 3% of eligible donors will take the time to donate. Donating just 1 pint of blood can help save 3 lives. Isn't giving up 1 hour of your time worth knowing that you're helping contribute to that? The first time I gave blood, I was nervous, but knowing that I was doing something to save lives became more important than my fears. Plus, afterward, they gave me free juice and cookies. Donating blood is essential because not only is there a blood shortage, but it also has physical, psychological advantages, and it only takes about an hour. First, I would like to explain the importance of becoming a blood donor. According to the Red Cross, right now, as the country faces the economic repercussions of the coronavirus, the hospitals and blood banks feel it as well, with almost 2,700 blood drive cancellations, which translate to 80% of blood the American Red Cross collects. Just because the country shuts down does not mean that the need for blood ceases. There are 4 main blood cell types: A, B, and O. AB is the universal recipient, and O negative is the universal donor. Blood is essential for surgeries, trauma, cancer patients, and chronic illnesses like anemia. The Red Cross is taking extra precautions to ensure the safety of its donors by taking temperatures, sanitizing stations, and practicing social distancing between its donors. With every donation comes its advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are both emotional and physical. Becoming a hero to someone that you have never met can have a large impact on your mental health. In Megan Alcalay's blog in Stride, she mentions that a unit of blood donated can be divided into 3 primary components: platelets, plasma, and red blood cells, saving up to 3 lives. Car accident victims need 50 units of blood or more. Organ transplants and trauma victims need up to 50 units of blood, while severe burn units will need 20 units. Another advantage to donating blood is that each process begins with a pre-screening, which would help detect unknown health concerns. In Medical News Today, Rachel Knoll offers her article, Advantages and Disadvantages to Donating Blood. Some of the advantages to donating, they are the tests taken during the pre-screening. They will inform the donor of their blood pressure, body temperature, heart rate, and iron levels. Psychologically, it can contribute to the donor's well-being and sense of belonging. Some of the disadvantages to donating blood that I have experienced are bruising, lightheadedness, and the time that I experienced a skin plug, which is when they stuck the needle in my arm and some of my skin blocked the entrance. And all the phlebotomist did was just change my arm for the donation. In my opinion, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Now, to calm any fears that you may have and to answer some of the questions about how to donate and what to expect when you get there, I will briefly explain the process. First-time donors are required to show a driver's license or 2 forms of identification, then answer a few questions pertaining to their medical history and a short physical examination. To find out where to donate blood, you can look in your local paper to see where a blood drive is being held, or go to the American Red Cross website to find a local blood drive near you and set up an appointment to make the process easier and faster. The minimum age for a blood donor is 16 years old and must weigh at least 110 pounds. This process lasts about 45 minutes. After the pre-screening, the phlebotomist will seat you and cleanse an area on your arm and insert the sterile needle. Feels like a quick prick. For me, it makes it easier just not to look. Finally, when the pint has been collected, the needle is taken out and the site is bandaged up. The actual donation part only takes about 10 minutes, and to help with the slight dizziness that may follow your procedure, they give you something to drink and a small snack. In conclusion, let me reiterate the importance of donating blood to the American Red Cross or to one of America's blood centers. Whether you are A, AB, B, or O, it is all needed. I hope that you have been able to answer questions and alleviate any concerns that you may have had. All it takes is an hour out of your time every 8 weeks to help save a life like Amy's. Thank you.